bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
Welcome back. The Ragged Island Cultural Heritage Association here on Grand Bahama holding a special call meeting Tuesday evening at the Reach Out Youth Community Center to discuss plans to assist the residents from the island which was devastated by Hurricane Irma. Kimberly Mullings has more on the different ways the association plans to render assistance.
Ragged Island was recently declared uninhabitable by government officials following Hurricane Irma, which damaged nearly everything as it passed by. The Ragged Island Cultural and Heritage Association on Grand Bahama Island is comprised of descendants from that southern island. The meeting was called so that members of the association could determine ways to help their relatives from Ragged Island who were all left displaced. President Elkenny Lockhart says that the group came up with different ways.
The best thing we can do is to raise funds, or we can solicit physical help, that is, persons who would like to go down to the island itself and offer themselves physically to assist with the moving of debris or the reconstruction in terms of rebuilding the homes, the roofs.
Lockhart says they are in need of building supplies as well.
That is plywood, sheetrock, shingles, tar paper, tarpaulins, lumber, etc.
The association has also determined a way to get items to the island already.
There is a barge that is supposed to be coming down here next week to collect telephone poles, and if we can get some of these items and palletize them and shrink wrap them, we will be able to put them on that barge and they can go down there and be ready for distribution to the individual who need them. We are also going to send the funds to Nassau so that purchases of the building supplies could be made from Nassau and then placed on the mailboat or any vessel that is headed to Duncantown for the rebuilding purposes.
He says at this time the association is focused on addressing the immediate needs of the residents and plan to create care packages to send to them.
We understand that there are 22 persons on the island, and we are certain that they are in need of food items and toiletries. So we are putting together boxes with these items in them, earmarked for their use.
Kimberly Mullings, ZNS Network News.
Well, if you wish to assist the people of Ragged Island, the Reach Out Youth Center on Banyan Lane is your drop-off location. Taxi drivers on Grand Bahama coming together to assist our brothers and sisters in the Turks and Caicos Islands following the devastation left by Hurricane Irma. An initiative was launched to assist. President of the Grand Bahama Taxi Union, David Jones, says he is proud that the taxi drivers came together in overwhelming numbers.
This is only the beginning of something good. You know, folks may say that we had our own incidents here in the Bahamas, but this came about right after the hurricane hit the Turks and Caicos, and the cab drivers jumped right into it. Even at this point, we have other drivers making contributions to our own devastation that is going on right now as we speak. So this here was initiated right after the Turks and Caicos, and you know taxi drivers, they're always going to jump on something real quick because we got to be first out at all times. So they went ahead and contributed to our brothers and sisters in the South, and I must say, it was my heart was full.
Cab drivers Dudley Said and Earl Godet, thanking all partners that came together to make this drive a success. Members of the community are also invited to drop off donations at the Grand Bahama Taxi Union Hall. Godet says that all donations will be handled and distributed by Father Cartwright.
Father Cartwright, who is the Archdeacon for the Southern Bahamas, will be the person who would receive and do the distribution for us down in the Turks and Caicos. I have contacted him, and I'll be getting back with him tomorrow. But we want to thank the mailboat service. We want to thank especially Sawyers, who were generous towards us in donating some of the items we have got, but the majority. And Reach Out Ministries.
A lot of times they only see us when it's a fight against the tow operators, but we have good drivers who really cares about people. And a lot of our cab drivers are a part of the Turks and Caicos. So this is our way to show them that we love them. We are here for them. and we want to make a donation to them so they can get some type of normalcy back in the Turks and Caicos. But I want to say a special thank you to, like I said, Mr. Roll, Bean Roll. He have a big heart.
And now it is time to ask the doctor.
Hi and welcome. WT asks, what are some of the complications of smoking? Your question is very important, and thanks for asking it. Cigarette smoking is harmful to nearly every organ in your body. It leads to many diseases and reduces your overall health significantly. Smokers are at a greater risk for strokes and coronary heart disease, which are among the leading causes of death. Even people who smoke fewer than 5 cigarettes a day can have early signs of cardiovascular disease. As we all know, smoking is extremely harmful to the lungs because it damages the airways and the small air sacs called alveoli. Cigarette smokers are also at higher risk for developing not only lung cancer, but cancers of the bladder, cervix, tongue, and throat. So if you don't smoke, don't start. If you do smoke, I encourage you to stop. Speak with your doctor about your desire to quit, as there are many options available to help. Remember, quitting smoking lowers your risk for smoking-related diseases and can add years to your life. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Stay with us. Ricardo Lightborn has a check on sports when we come back.